Well, hey, it's just me right now. Name is, Captain Flint coming at you live from my spaceship. Likewise, a dying star and or galaxy, everything must come to an end. A short-lived but fun, weird, wonderful little sci-fi ride that was out of this world. If you've been here since episode 1, thank you, or as an alien might say, I don't know what happens after this. Maybe I start a gardening podcast or, God forbid, a shoe-shining business. But I know everything will work out fine at the end. But before we go quiet, I wanted to say goodbye the way we started. Curious, slightly confused, and floating somewhere between reality and whatever this show became. One last trip. Ready? World! My heart. Feels like I just drank a gallon of rocket fuel.
Do you feel that way because we instantly transported into the next episode? Considering the last episode was about Valentine's Day, and it was called Out of This Heartbeat. We ended that episode with the phrase out of this and ended it before the world, and instead added a generic heartbeat sound effect signaling the Valentine's Day theme for Out of This Heartbeat. Thus, this current episode starts in the middle of the previous episode's sentence.
Thanks for the overly detailed explanation. Greetings, listeners from beyond. This is your captain speaking.
And don't forget me, Matthew. I'm just the assistant.
Gah, cheer up, Matthew. If I ever perish to zombie aliens, you'll be first in line to inherit my rank.
Really?
No. Consider this part to be a little sequel to our time travel episode.
More like a season finale. Wait, what? Ah! Oh no! Out of This World is ending!
Like everything must come to an end, even out of this world.
But this soon? We didn't even... considering we didn't even edit our first and second episodes, one covering the possibilities of aliens existing throughout the deep and ominous galaxy, and the second one going over the theory of time travel. This is bonkers!
Well, Matthew, maybe it isn't about whether or not we edit it with crazy sound effects or copyrighted songs, but maybe about the process and beauty and craft of podcasting. Yes, we shouldn't have been able to edit it. Great point, Matthew.
Everything would have been pristine if we had edited.
What of? Say, Matthew, have you ever heard of the multiverse theory?
Huh? What's that?
The multiverse theory suggests that our universe may not be the only one. Instead, it's one of many, found in unfathomable space, each existing side by side, yet inaccessible to us due to the lack of technology.
Cool, but what does that have to do about us editing a nerdy podcast?
Okay. There's a universe out there. We had edited both our episodes of Out of This World, and we were an instant hit and treated like celebrities in our school.
Oh man, that's so bitter. So it's just every decision we make could lead to a different path or outcome.
Exacto. I'd say it's similar to the concept of time travel, yeah?
Well, yeah, it's like you time travel to the Mesozoic era, aka the dinosaur era, and step on a butterfly and change the course of history, you know what I mean?
Yes, and that action has a name. Alternate or parallel universes.
Oh, I have an alternate timeline idea. What if we never met?
August 16th, 2024 to 28 Eastern Standard Time, Mr. Garcia's 7th period podcasting class. The smell of new sneakers and uncertainties fill the room. The news anchor kids are rehearsing and recording the school news, with bright smiling faces partially hurting their cheekbones from the amount of redoing and shouting, "Quiet on set!" A mundane day for Assistant Matthew. A strange breeze hits the classroom. Matthew glances at the door absent-mindedly. Nothing. However, he wasn't expecting anything because nothing ever happened. He just shrugs, not knowing how time rippled into an alternate reality, or shall I say, the real reality for all. Okay, that's enough. No more alternate universes.
Flint, are you crying?
No, CO2 levels are just high.
Oh, Flint, Matthew, I've been looking for you guys. Sorry to just jump in like this, but good news? I just fixed the CO2 equilibrium, and levels just dropped below critical. Why are you guys looking at me like that? Oh no, is my face stained with oil?
Wait. What was your name again?
Aubrey?
I don't know about you, Flint, but I have never met Aubrey of my life. You?
Nope.
This is one of your guys' pranks. Real funny.
Oh, real fascinating. Say, how did you get in here?
Well, I was in the vents. You guys ordered me, remember? You were like, Aubrey, go check the CO2 levels. Over. And Matthew was like, I can't breathe.
Oh no, this is creepy. I don't sound that girly.
But we have never met you in our entire lives, so how's that possible?
Sorry. I've also heard your discussion about... What was it? The Parable Universe.
It's
Parallel Universe.
Oh my god, Flint. Who's that?
That? Who are you?
I'm Matthew.
What? That can't be. I'm Matthew.
Well, I'm Matthew too, and there could only be one real Matthew, and that's me.
Unbelievable. There's two of Matthews. Blasted. I think I'm going to chow everywhere. Audrey, give me a puke pack, would ya?
Your hair.
Matthews, control yourselves! Merciful heavens, it's me! Huh? Extraordinary. Seems like we ended in some sort of parallel universe or alternate universe, and there's two of Matthew and me? Aubrey is not affected. I repeat, Aubrey is not affected. Which possibly means this is an alternate universe in which these alternate versions of ourselves in this alternate universe never even met her for the sake of alternateness. Jesus Christ, if I hear the word alternate one more time.
Wow, Matthew too. You're so handsome.
No, you're handsome.
Your hair is something I could look at every day.
Can I be second to say the same to you too?
Oh God, why did I have to be British? I beg your pardon?
He sounds like a fancy audiobook.
Wait. What is your deal?
I'm Flint Arthur Elmsworth of the Westbridge Academy for Advanced Quantum Astronomy, and you, sir, are wearing Crocs with socks. They're compression socks. I have bad ankles in this universe.
This is so cool. British Flint, what's your podcast about?
Out of this world proper. Polite theories for a chaotic cosmos. Episode 1. Why time travel should require a license and a bow tie. You're embarrassing me in front of my alternate friends. At least I edit my episodes.
Ouch.
British Flint's got spice.
It's called wit, darling.
Oh no, now I want a British version of me.
Warning. Encountering your alternate self may be mentally and emotionally destabilizing, though they may look like you, think like you, or even finish your sentences. Remember, they are not you. They are a product of different choices, traumas, or triumphs. Prolonged interaction may lead into identity confusion, existential dread, or an uncontrollable spiral of what-ifs. Approach with caution, maintain emotional distance, and do not, under any circumstances, agree to switch places. One version of you lost in the wrong timeline is enough. In other words, Flint and Matthew are cooked. Over.
Guys? What's that sound?
Greetings. I am Chancellor Matthew.
1 Matthew, 2 Matthew, 3 Matthew, what's going on? I'm going crazy! That's what happens when the time knot goes mad.
And I am Matthias, Keeper of the Chronicles. I am M4TD3U, a robotic variant designed for optimal charisma output. Yo, just call me M-Dog.
This is a nightmare.
This is incredible!
Why are there so many of me?
Together, we are the Council of Matthews. We monitor all Matthews across all known realities. You have triggered a temporal Matthew convergence.
So, like a Mattpocalypse?
Indeed. But we have a problem. You two are dangerously similar in hairstyle and self-esteem. One of you must return to your universe, or else the Matt continuum may fracture.
I've never heard Matthew so many times in one sentence.
Okay, so how do we decide which Matthew stays? Commence the trial of the Matthews.
Round 1. Who remembers Flint's birthday?
Matthew, I'm afraid that I do not know this answer.
Hey, that's not fair. Flint never told us, or me, his birthday.
That's right.
Biscuits. I think I'm just gonna guess. June 8th, 2008, 12:23:09 p.m.
I'ma be real with you, dog. Even I didn't know Flint's birthday. That brother keeps to himself, you know what I mean?
It's one thing to know my birthday, but the year and time?
Correct. 1 point for Matthew 2 and 0 for Matthew.
That was a lucky guess. Round 2. What is Flint's favorite food?
Oh, I know. Can I answer that one, Mr. Robot Matthew?
Of course, human Aubrey.
You're a funny little dude.
Hey, that's not fair. She's not even Matthew.
It's clam chowder.
I'm afraid that's not quite right.
Oh, buddy.
Correct. 0 points for Matthew and Matthew 2, and 1 point for Aubrey.
Really? Yippee!
Huh? What? Bit dodgy M4TT3U. I can't say I've a fancied clam chowder. It was a quiet day until the other me showed up with too much tea and 2 little sons. Oh, hey there. Name's Detective Anaglaff Flint Hardcase. Just call me Detective for short. And yes, before you ask, I love me a warm clam chowder on an unwinding Tuesday.
There's more of Flint now?
Huh. There's a version of me that looks like he's permanently stuck in a Neuer film.
Time travel's just resistance training for the soul, bro.
I enter stage left. Multiverse, prepare for your monologue. This is going to be amazing.
This is too much Flint. There's like 5 of you.
Oh boy, I can't wait to do some Khan Academy after this. What is it, sequel entries?
Greetings. Council of the Matthews was in session. Of course, we convene whenever reality gets too flinty.
I second that motion. There's simply too much vest energy in this room.
I warned ya. When you hear 4 tea kettles whistle at once, it's too late.
Roll call. Matthew Prine.
Here.
Present.
Naturally.
Not here.
Beep.
You're holding a meter right now? Where's the gains?
Why are they all so Flint?
Ahem. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Flint, First in State Science Fair Baggins. Yes, I am a big deal as I far can know, as I can solve complex mathematics for my dearly beloved Khan Academy. Aww. And I thought I was a nerd. First in State Science Fair? Really? I've detected a destabilizing rift frequency. If the convergence rates between versions continues at this velocity, our shared quantum thread will collapse into a temporal mulch. That means timeline implosion.
Get a load of this guy.
And the multiverse convergence is accelerating at an exponential rate, which possibly means that many versions of our same identity. Our existence here, besides the original Flint and Matthew, at least in this timeline, is practically dismantling us from the inside out, as well as the universe.
That's kind of dark, Flint.
Oh god, this is my worst nightmare come true. The universe is going to collapse into itself.
That's a bad thing, right?
Yeah. The quantum identity overlap index has just spiked past 9,000, and that's statistically speaking very bad. We're experiencing a level 6 temporal stack event. If more alternate iterations keep converging here, the timeline's going to fold into itself like a bad origami crane made out of dark matter.
Dark matter origami? That's dope.
Blimey, I think I lost IQ points hearing that. Take my breath away! I think I'm gonna faint!
Wait, guys, maybe we should actually listen to him.
No one ever listens, even when it's already too late. We're literally seconds away from a localized casual meltdown, where we all be redundant waveforms crushed under the collapsing weight of the paradox inertia. Doesn't anyone here understand the coherence? No one understands.
Oh no, he's backing up. Wait, Nerd Flint, look out!
Ah! No, not the one chipper! Poor lad. Went out as he lived, loud and confusing.
Oh my god, he's dead! Nerd Flint said not to switch places. We need to send everyone back to their correct timelines immediately.
Aubrey, Matthew, I don't feel so good.
To be continued on Out of This World Forever, Part 2.